Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Beer Reviews. It is the 3rd of February, and so yeah, I know I said I was going to do a review where I just kind of talk about what's going on. That's going to come a little bit later because, well, I'm going to have time, but just to make it short, even though I'm doing a review today, because, it's the end of dry January, I'm going to be doing a lot less reviews, mostly for reasons of money. Usually you saw me do like 2 reviews a week, 1 or 2 reviews a week. It's probably going to be like 2 or 3 reviews a month from now on, and even that's kind of pushing it. Um, Depends on how many things I'm gifted, depends on whether I'm able to get overtime at work. Um, so, yeah, inflation's kind of killing me, folks, but more on that later in another video, maybe, if there's interest, I suppose. What are we reviewing today? Well, I had 3 cans yesterday. I'm going to have 3 cans today. Slowly, of course, because this is a hazy IPA. Yes, I know I'm reviewing a style that I'm kind of burnt out on, but after a month without beer, I'm not quite as burnt out on it anymore. And moreover, it was like one of the few things they had at Safeway that was still fairly fresh. So yeah, best enjoyed by 4/18/2023. I believe this was packed in December. So this is from Golden Road over in Los Angeles, and it's called Ride On 10 Hop Hazy IPA. And of course, it's a hazy 10 hop, probably because there's 10 hops in it. I went and looked it up there. I can't find a listing of the 10 hops in it. Oh, wait, maybe they're there. Oh, yeah, they're on the. Okay. Strata, Centennial, Chinook, Otts, Idaho, Simcoe, Motueka, Amarillo, Kashmir, and Galaxy. Okay, I've heard about maybe about 2/3 of those, and I'm very well acquainted with about half of them. And 1/3 is the ones I've never heard of before, so I don't know if they're like bittering or aromatic hops. But yeah, let's just get to this, shall we? Oopsie, dripped one on me. Okay, so a hazy orange. Slightly lighter than orange juice color, but orange juice color is a good rule of thumb to go by for coloration with hazies. And yeah, so you can kind of see here, hazy with a frothy to fluffy off-white head, redolent of melon, undistinguishable tropical fruit, maybe yeah, passion fruit, and lilikoi. Very biscuity malts, very sweet smelling, very tropical. This is definitely more on the tropical side, as most hazies are. But yeah, definitely passion fruit, lilikoi, melon, and some hints of dank as well. Somewhat muted, but I poured this fairly cold, so it might be kind of closed up. Let's go on to the palate now, shall we? Like most hazies, bitter, but not as bitter as West Coast style. There's a immediate juiciness up front that intensifies in the mids, and then slowly declines into a sort of um, citrus zest bitterness on the palate that's in the long finish. There's not much perceived sweetness, but I can tell that the sugar content is probably still fairly high. Why? Well, because it's it's balanced for hazy anyway. Um, balanced by hazy standards, and as well, where I wiped it off on my pants there, where it dripped, kind of sticky. This is 7.5 ABV. It does not feel like 7.5 ABV. There's a very slight booziness that shows up in the finish, but all hazies kind of have a booziness to them, I find. Yeah, one of the things about taking a month-long break is I find that I'm much more sensitive to booziness. That, and I haven't drank any hard alcohol. Um, Not really planning to for a while, but we'll see. Odd for a hazy IPA. There's just a slight ghost of graininess left in the mids. You know, where the malt hasn't been turned into pure juice flavor. As it warms up, it's kind of becoming a bit too boozy for my tastes. Yeah. So right on, 10 hop hazy IPA. It's it's a hazy. What can I say? Yeah, I'm sorry. Not used to alcohol, so it's kind of kicking me in the head right now. You know, kind of a bit much, like most hazies are, kind of mushy and indistinct, like most hazies are, kind of boozy, like most hazies are. You know, that's my thing with hazies. Even after like a month break, there you don't really get a hazy that's god awful, but you never get a hazy that really goes beyond. Mm, at least if you're me, I know some people are chase this total hazy bros. You know, I'm not. I kind of that's another reason why I went and had a hazy like at the end of dry January, just to go and see if I could completely reset my palate. And and no, um, I still have an aversion to these. Um, as much as when I regularly drank. And so, yeah, I'm gonna have to go and find like beer tasting beer for the next review, whenever that is. So, right on, 10 hop hazy IPA. If you like hazy, juicy, tropical IPAs, yeah, this one's for you. I mean, aren't they all? Because they all kind of taste the same in the end. Um, and that, folks, is your beer review for this afternoon. Cheers.